Kyle from Screams and Whispers here for another product review. We're going to be checking out today the Gerhat TubeDriver. So this guy is a multi-stage boost slash overdrive. Essentially, you can use it in a lot of different manners. And I kind of want to walk through some of those with you off the outset, so we don't have to go through so much of that when we're actually demoing. Essentially what you have here is a two-channeled boost. You have a clean boost side here, and you have a drive boost side here. Now that doesn't mean that this is actually an overdrive. Keep that in mind. This is a very clean drive, essentially. So you don't get a ton of drive out of this gain until you get way up into it. Then you start getting to get that tube-based breakup. There's actually a 12AX7 preamp tube sitting in here inside the housing, so that's where all that's coming from. You can use this to select between the clean and drive side of the pedal. And it has a voicing switch, sorry, wrong side here, a voicing switch for guitar and bass. So that's what you got going on there. Yeah. So really liking this pedal a lot, and we're going to go through it for you and show you what all it can do. Now I'm going to put it in front of a clean channel of my Bogner head, and then I'm also going to put it in front of the drive channel so you can kind of see how it can react in both those scenarios. And with the drive channel, obviously, you can also just kind of say that if you put an OD past this, an overdrive pedal, with this running before it, you can emulate kind of the same thing of what you're going to get out of this pedal going through the dirty channel of the amp, more or less. Alright, so let's check it out. The Gerhat TubeDriver. Alright, so we're going to be checking out the TubeDriver here. Signal chain, just for everyone's reference, we're using the good old Firebird Gibson 2012. Running through a Bogner 40-watt rig into a Celestion loaded cab. We're on the clean channel right now, so we're going to go through that. So here is my clean tone. Alright, so what we're going to check out first is the clean side of this guy. So we're going to do the volume clean boost. When this side is engaged in green, that is on the volume clean boost. When it switches to red, you are on the drive side of the pedal. So we're going to leave it green for now. Go for the clean boost. So again, here is tone. And engaged. So as you see there, just a straight up clean boost. Gives you somewhere between 15-20 dB probably of just extra headroom, clean boost. Crystal clean, no breakup in that whatsoever that you're going to get. So now let's check out the drive side. Now keep in mind, the drive side has a few extra controls. You have a gain, a presence, and a volume. So we're going to be doing some balancing between all of those just to see what we get. And we'll go all the way from getting some breakup out of it to using it just as a tube pre type setup going into. Alright, so let's first switch to the drive side of the TubeDriver. and then we'll engage it and see what we got. I'll throw a little clean tone out there before we engage it. Alright, so as you guys see, you can get everything from a mild bluesy breakup by run the gain out, volume way down, lots of nice present sweep for that tone, and again, lots of clean headroom with lower gain if you just want to give yourself a tiny bit of bite but a little bit more volume. And actually you can get a lot bit more volume out of this, tons of headroom in there. So that's really, really cool. The other thing that I want you to see, and probably where this is even more effective and more useful, is on the gain channel of an amp, really affecting those settings. We're going to start by using just a clean boost. So you can see how you can just bump the volume on your gain channel if you want, and hit it with a little more clean gain, but not necessarily affect the gain staging of it. And then we'll show it with a little more drive. Alright, so we're going to check that out next. Alright, so this is the drive channel on my amp with the TubeDriver disengaged. Here we go. So you can definitely see how that can really push the front end of your amp a little bit harder, get a little bit more bite, a little bit more definition by pushing it with the clean boost there. So let's check out the drive side. Alright, so you guys can see how the drive side can really soak out and get into some crazy gain territory where you're getting tons of harmonics and lots of really percussive chunk. And, once you get past a certain point, then you're getting a little bit of just some white noise as well. But that's inherent with the tube drive no matter what you're going to do. So, yeah, if you're really looking for some gain shaping, I guess would be the best way to put it, the Gerhat TubeDriver gives you all the options you need. And what's even better, it's warm because there's a tube in there. Alright guys, that's it from me. Gerhat TubeDriver. Check this thing out. It is amazing.